Have you ever struggled to find outfits that flatter your curves and make you feel confident? As a curvy woman over 50, dressing to enhance your shape while feeling comfortable and stylish doesn't have to be a challenge. In this video, I'll share tips to help you look slimmer, embrace your curves, and feel amazing in every outfit you wear. Understanding your body shape. First things first, knowing your body shape is key to dressing with confidence. Your body shape is simply the natural way your curves are distributed, and learning your proportions is what will help you the most. Let me give you an example from a friend of mine who has a pear-shaped body. Just last month, she was telling me about how frustrated she was because she kept trying to hide her hips under baggy clothes. We completely transformed her look by focusing on creating a balance instead of hiding everything. We started with structured tops that added a bit of definition to her shoulders, which was nothing exaggerated, just enough to create harmony with her lower half. The moment she tried on a wrap dress that skimmed over her hips instead of hiding them, her whole face lit up. It was absolutely beautiful to see that transformation. Moving on, for my hourglass-shaped ladies, you've got this gorgeous natural balance to work with. I think about my sister, who spent years wearing boxy, oversized pieces because she thought she needed to hide her curves. When she finally started choosing clothes that followed her natural shape, not tight, just fitted, it completely changed how she carried herself. Wrap styles and belted dresses became her signature looks, and her confidence went through the roof just as it should. Take a moment to think about your body shape. Do you have fuller hips or a smaller waistline? Once you know, try one of these tips and see how it feels. And tell me in the comments, do you have a go-to outfit that always makes you feel your best? The power of proper underwear. Now, let's move on to talk about something that's rarely discussed but makes such a huge difference. Underwear. For the longest time, I thought my clothes just didn't fit right. Then, I realized it wasn't the clothes. It was what's under them. The first time I got properly fitted for a bra, it was a total game changer. Suddenly, everything I wore looked better, my posture improved, and I felt this unexpected boost in confidence. Here's something I wish someone had told me sooner. As our bodies change, so should our underwear. Many of us keep the same size for years, even as our shapes evolve. Now, I make it a point to get fitted once a year, and let me share a little guideline I go by. The 3 bra rule. It's simple. Have one bra for daily comfort, another with a bit more support for special occasions, and a solid sports bra for active moments. Each one serves a purpose, making sure we're comfortable and confident, no matter the outfit. Recently, I helped my friend Carol update her underwear. She's been wearing the same size for ages, and after a quick fitting, we found her ideal size. The difference was incredible. Not only did her clothes fit better, but she felt more comfortable, and even noticed she looked a bit slimmer. A simple change like this really transformed how she felt every day. So if it's been a while since you last checked your sizes, consider going for a fitting. It's a small step that makes a big impact, and you'll see, it might be just the boost you didn't know you needed. The act of proportion and balance. This is where things get really interesting, and it's something that took me years to figure out. For the longest time, I thought looking my best meant hiding certain areas, but I realized it's actually about creating harmony in an outfit. Think of your body like a piece of art. It's all about how each piece works together to create a beautiful whole. One of my favorite discoveries was the rule of thirds. Instead of dividing your body in half with a top and bottom of equal lengths, try breaking it up into thirds. Pair a longer top that hits at your hip bone with cropped pants, or style a high-waisted skirt with a tucked-in blouse. These small shifts in length create visual lines that can make you look taller and balance your curves. Here's a little styling trick I use almost daily: the half tuck. Instead of letting tops hang loose, which can look shapeless, or tucking them in fully, which isn't always comfortable, try tucking just the front portion. It instantly defines your waist and gives a put-together yet casual vibe to any outfit. Color and pattern strategies. Now, let me share something that absolutely changed my wardrobe: strategic use of color and pattern. You know that old rule about curvy women only wearing black? Let's throw that right out the window. While black can be slimming, limiting yourself to one color is like eating the same meal every day. Boring and unnecessary. I discovered this by accident when I wore a deep purple dress to a wedding last year. The compliments wouldn't stop coming. That's when I realized that rich, deep colors like burgundy, navy, forest green, and plum can be just as flattering as black. What color makes you feel unstoppable? Let's hear your favorites. In the end, the key is in choosing colors that make your skin glow and wearing them with confidence. Let's talk about patterns because this is where many of us get confused. I used to avoid patterns completely until my stylist friend shared a secret with me. It's not about avoiding patterns altogether, it's about choosing the right scale. Medium-sized patterns that are proportional to your body work beautifully. I remember finding this gorgeous wrap dress with a medium-sized floral print. It wrapped my curves perfectly and the pattern was just right. Not so small that it looked busy, and not so large that it made me look even bigger. Here's something that's become my favorite: monochromes with texture. Wearing one color from head to toe creates a gorgeous illusion that makes you look much taller. But here's the trick: mix textures within that color family to spice things up. Just last week, I wore a navy silk blouse with navy wool pants and a textured navy cardigan. The different textures kept it from looking flat, while the single color created that beautiful long line. Don't be scared, just try it. Fabrics. Speaking of textures, do you know what else often gets overlooked? Fabric choice. You know those moments when you see something beautiful on the hanger, but it just doesn't look or feel right when you put it on? 9 times out of 10, it's about the fabric. I learned this the hard way when I bought a beautiful, stiff cotton shirt that looked good but felt like wearing cardboard. I quickly discovered that fabrics need to have movement and drape while providing just the right amount of structure. Natural fibers with a touch of stretch are now my go-to. A good ponte knit, for example, is like a dream. It moves with you, keeps its shape, and looks polished all day. I've also become mindful of temperature and comfort. I used to wear non-breathable fabrics because they looked sleek, but discomfort can impact how we carry ourselves. Now, I stick to breathable, skin-friendly fabrics like Moto blends, which feel luxurious and are comfortable in any season. Here's a layering trick I love, especially in the colder months. Match different fabric weights. Instead of wearing one heavy layer that can look bulky, I start with a soft, thin modal top, layer it under a light wool sweater, and finish with a structured blazer. Every layer adds warmth without adding bulk, and the textures make everything much more interesting, just like the colors and patterns that I've talked about a minute ago. These small details in fabric choice can make the difference between an outfit you wear once and one you reach for again and again. Accessorizing. Now, if you think accessories don't make a difference when you're trying to look slimmer as a mature, curvy woman, you're absolutely wrong. The right accessories can shape and even transform your look completely. Necklaces are fantastic for drawing attention upward and creating a vertical line. For a slimming effect, I recommend long pendant necklaces that fall just below the bust, as they draw the eye down the center of your body and create an effect to make you look taller. Another trick? Layer 2 to 3 delicate necklaces of varying lengths. They add dimension without bulk and still keep that slimming vertical line. Belts are another accessory that can work wonders, especially when worn at the natural waist. A slightly wider belt in a darker color can define your waist beautifully without adding volume. For a more subtle effect, you can choose a belt in the same color as your outfit. What's your favorite accessory to add that finishing touch to an outfit? Let us know. Dressing for special occasions. Special occasions used to fill me with dread. Finding the right outfit felt impossible, but I've discovered some foolproof strategies that work every time. First, let's talk about weddings and formal events. A well-cut wrap dress in a luxurious fabric has become my go-to choice. The wrap style adapts to your body throughout the day, which is especially helpful during dinner, and it always looks elegant. For business settings, I've quite mastered the art of the power outfit. Instead of traditional boxy suits that make me look bulkier, I go with softly structured pieces. A blazer with slight waist definition with straight leg pants in the same color, for example, makes me look much slimmer and I feel much more confident. I also add a silky blouse underneath, and I'm absolutely ready for anything the day brings. Holiday parties deserve their own mention because they can be especially tricky. You want to feel festive without looking like Santa. I've found that rich jewel tones work beautifully. They're festive but elegant. Last Christmas, I wore an emerald green velvet blazer over a simple black outfit, and it hit that perfect balance between festive and elegant. The finishing touches. Last but not least, let's get into those final details that take your outfit from good to amazing. The things that really pull everything together. When you're curvy and over 50, a little attention to grooming and finishing touches can make a huge impact on how you feel and how your clothes fit. First off, let's talk hair. A haircut that flatters your face shape can work wonders, especially as we get older. I've found that styles that add volume on top or frame the face with soft layers help balance out my curves and give my face a youthful, refreshed look. Whether it's a bob, a chic pixie, or long waves, Finding the right style that enhances your natural beauty is key. And let's not forget about posture. It's a game changer for how we look in our clothes, especially when we're embracing our curves. I always stand tall with my shoulders back and chin up. This simple confidence stance makes a huge difference, making any outfit, whether it's a casual look or a more polished outfit, I look much more flattering and put together. The last little secret? A great pair of shoes. Comfort doesn't have to mean sacrificing style. I found that heels that give me just a bit of height without being too high helps make my legs look longer and my body slimmer. But flat shoes can also do the trick if they're well fitted. Before we wrap up, I want to share one last thought that's really important. Style is a journey, not a destination. It's okay to experiment, to make mistakes, and to change your mind about what works for you. The most important thing is feeling confident and comfortable in your own skin. Remember, these aren't strict rules. They're only guidelines to help discover what works best for you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Your style is as unique as you are, and that's something to celebrate. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more style advice. I'd love to hear about your own style discoveries in the comments below. Until next time, stay fabulous and remember, you're beautiful just as you are.